Welcome back, guys. Hey, if you want to do some exercise with us this morning, how about move your coffee table and let's do some demonstrations with our friends from Dynamic Edge Martial Arts. Okay, can you introduce our students here, please?
Yes, we have a couple of our students here to help us out. We have Peyton here as well as Mr. Evan. They've both been training with us for multiple years. Now, talking about self-defense, one thing I always like to kind of introduce to the subject is there's a difference between training, fighting, and self-defense. So the people who are training every day, it's kind of like brushing your teeth. If you brush your teeth today, are your teeth clean?
Yes.
If you don't brush your teeth tomorrow, are they clean?
A little bit.
A little bit. And if you don't brush them the next day, are they clean?
Filthy.
It gets worse and worse and worse. The same thing's true for kind of training with all the techniques, training with the fighting. That's where you got the kickboxing, the sparring, and the fun there. So some of our best lines of self-defense is really understanding our personal space. It's understanding keeping your head on a swivel and paying attention to what's going on around you. So can I actually borrow one of you for this demonstration? No, not you guys. You guys.
I'll go. I'll go.
Go ahead.
So the first thing I kind of want to talk about is personal space. Now, being a news anchor, you talk to people all the time, so you're probably more comfortable with me here.
Yeah.
Like for me, I start getting anxiety. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be that close to somebody. So what is everyone taught as far as personal space? What is your personal space?
Like, just don't come in the box around.
What's the box?
Like probably like a few, like probably like right there.
Okay, so if I'm here, I'm not in your bubble, I'm not in your box.
You're getting very close. You're pushing it. Yeah. So like, I would feel comfortable with this. Yeah.
So the problem with that is everyone's got different reach. So I can reach you from here. So understanding self-defense is understanding that where you're comfortable isn't your personal space. Your personal space should be about a leg and a half's reach. Not because that's where you're gonna kick me, but because that gives you time to respond. A lot of times in those moments, we got adrenaline going, there's panic, you get tunnel vision, and just being able to make wise decisions helps you defend yourself better than any technique that we can go over will. So let's talk defending our personal space. What if you've got someone who is coming here? How do you defend it?
Go away.
I was just gonna go look at your guys' nice board over there.
Oh, okay.
See?
Apologies. Go ahead.
So you never know really someone's intent just based upon that first interaction. So what you did the second time was perfect. So if you are in a situation where you don't know kind of what's going on or if they are being aggressive, you move off that line and you keep the circle. Now the main thing is making sure you stay out of that arm's reach. Now what is an easy way to tell if someone is a good guy or a bad guy?
I think what your stomach is saying, your stomach responds.
So listen to your gut, that's always good, but what else can you do? Like how do you know? Like that one you think.
I don't know.
Do you ask their name?
You ask their...
Who are you? Do I know you?
Let's talk personal space again. You start to move, right?
Yep.
Why would I ever follow?
Oh,
Your anxiety just spiked there.
Yeah.
So that's when you need to start thinking self-defense and understand in those moments, being polite is not the right call.
Yep.
So you don't want to, oh goodness, all right, what do I do? Hands come up, because your hands up, it's universally stop. When your hands are here, you're telling someone back off, give me space. Stay away from me and use your voice. Bad guys want a victim. They don't want to fight.
Come on, sir.
Yep.
We just want to make
We're
you
losing
sure
your
camera.
light.
There we go.
Drifting, sorry.
Yeah, that you're good.
My body and hands. So, bad guys want a victim. They don't want someone to fight back. They want someone who cowers back and lets them be the bad guy. So, being loud, using your voice, eye contact, that's your first line of defense. From there is where we get to do some of the fun stuff.
Okay.
So I'm gonna steal these two. I'm gonna steal you two as well.
Okay, all right.
So we're gonna go over kind of a basic one. We're gonna talk about a wrist grab. Now, a wrist grab can be someone just grabbing you, trying to carry you along. It could be just someone trying to assert dominance and scare you. So anytime you're in any situation, you have to do a quick threat assessment. Is this inherently dangerous to me?
I don't think so, not yet.
No.
Not yet. I gotta glance at his other hand.
Okay.
Just make sure he doesn't have a knife and to stab at me. I mean, that's a whole different
That's a different
ball.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But with a grab, how many fingers does he have?
4 around and a thumb.
4 around and a thumb. So what's stronger, the 4 or the thumb?
Thumb. 4.
The 4.
4. He might play a lot of video games. He is a teenager.
Yeah, that's true. He might have a good thumb. I don't know.
So I want to fight the thumb.
Okay.
So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of like look at my fingernails, like, oh hey, how's it going? And then I can knock his hand down very easy.
All right.
So go ahead, hold it really tight. Do not let me go. I know we're on TV. You're trying to make me look good. Make it strong. Make it strong.
Peyton.
So I'm rotating again. Look at your nails. All it takes, a quick little palm strike down. So gentlemen, can I borrow you? I'm gonna let you guys see how easy.
Okay,
this is.
ready? Oh, I'm nervous. I don't want to. I don't want. Okay, I act like I can hurt him. He's stronger than
Can I have
me.
you jump in and help these two? I'll
Okay.
come over here.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
he
first
grabs-
thing, you're just going
So
to take
all
a
you're
look
just
at your
gonna
hands
do
here.
is you're gonna come here. You're gonna
Open
take
up
a
your
look
other
at your
palm and
fingers.
just hit it down.
Sorry, that was really hard. I apologize.
That's
From
okay.
there, all you're gonna do.
Trust me, not the
Start
worst he's
here,
ever
you're
had.
going to
Okay.
Now,
Okay, I don't want to hurt you though.
it's easier to start
Okay.
open
He's a
hand,
tough kid.
Okay. Here we go. Ready? Is
Ready?
This is a natural.
Yeah.
that all right? Did I hurt you?
Punch,
Sorry.
But a natural motion. So you turn it,
Again. Boom.
hit it down.
Boom.
Oh, that was good. Okay. All right.
That was awesome.
So pull out and up.
Okay.
Go do it one
Now,
more time.
let's do it together. Ready?
Okay.
One,
One more time.
2, 3.
There it is.
Very nice.
You're all red on your arm.
Poor guys. Their arms are all red.
That's okay. They're nice and white. They change colors when you hit them.
Okay.
There's blood still flowing. That
Do we have time for one more quick one?
Absolutely, we do. So one fun one we get asked about a lot is kind of somebody choking you.
Oh, God.
Now, this one is scary. You're
Yeah.
getting your oxygen covered. Go ahead and squeeze it down. So what is the first thing I got to do? Like, you can kind of hear my voice changing. He's pushing
Yeah.
in pretty good. I'm probably turning red. So go ahead and relax for a second. So,
Poor guy. Let him breathe.
So what do I have to do first? Everyone gets this wrong. What's the first thing I have to do if I'm going to be able to defend myself accurately?
You try to get his hands off your throat.
Would you go down?
So you're close. That's second. The first thing you got to do in any attack situation is in your head say, I'm being attacked.
Okay.
So we all heard the phrase like fight or flight before.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate that phrase.
Okay.
Because if anyone fights, I start going at his face or I try to run, both those tend to work out okay. The problem is most people freeze.
Okay.
So when
okay.
you're in a situation where you're being grabbed, if in your head you're like, I'm being attacked, then we need to worry about getting this. Because as soon as you tell your brain I'm being attacked, you can go into problem solving mode.
Okay.
So now I get his hands off my neck. I'm gonna create space as much as I can by stepping back. And using my palms, I'm gonna come up underneath the wrist, hitting here.
Okay.
Even just that, squeeze tight, squeeze tight. Go ahead and actually give me a choke hit. So when I'm here, you notice the voice is changing.
Oh.
Just that, I have a little air.
Okay.
So I can do the same thing on the other hand here, and that allows
And
me
then
to
you
create
can
space. For
hit
safety,
'em.
we tend to hit the chest, just
Okay.
to be nice.
Sorry, we're out of time now. I'm so
I know,
sorry.
that was
Come
so
back
great,
here.
but that was awesome. That's good information to have,
And
everyone.
again, one more time about the information about the free self-defense class this Sunday.
Just call one of our numbers, Point Performing Arts or Dynamic Edge Martial Arts, and we will give you info, but it's on this Sunday coming up August 13th.
All right, thank you guys so much.
Thank you all so much.
guys.
All right.